Channel Vibe Nation Tarot. It's your girl Asia, and I'm here to bring you guys a message. This message may or may not resonate with everyone watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Thank you guys so much for your subscriptions. All right, let's see. Messages for the collective. Why do I not want to use that deck? Yeah, I was about to say, I don't want to use that one. Hold on one second, collective. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I hope your day is running smoothly. I almost did not come on to do a reading. Something's telling me to, like, rest. Rest is really important at this time. Peace. Hey, Dan the Lake. Peace to Love and Light Oracle. All right, benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. Clear and concise message for the collective. Let's get some messages. Woo, that jump. It says hope. I haven't given up on us yet. Somebody here was running away from a commitment. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Yeah, I thought about it. I mean, I did get some good rest today. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So you're irreplaceable. Somebody here was holding back. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Let me get one more. Reunion. Somebody here wants to get back together. And that's the energy that's coming out. This person feels inseparable. You two are inseparable. And they have regrets. Okay, collective. So, somebody here has very, very high hopes. This person hasn't given up on the future. Hoping for a future. This person's showing up as confused. They're really unsure about where you stand. I don't know, but they feel confused. Maybe this person is confused because they don't know what you're doing or where you moved on to. All they know is that your love is irreplaceable. I'm hearing your love is 1 in a million by Aaliyah. This was not what this person had planned. I don't know why, but they had a plan. They was doing something else. They was headed in another direction. For some reason, things did not turn out the way that they thought they would. We got the moon coming out, Pisces energy, Cancer energy in the reverse, and the 8 of Wands. This person could be going through a dark night of the shadow with this moon in reverse. There's a lot that is being revealed. I feel like whatever this person ran away from, it's all coming back up to the surface. And this person's stuck. They're stuck with all of these ideas. Maybe even these moments, they're replaying certain moments in the past. The 7 of Cups is here. I feel like this 7 of Cups is like that confusion energy. Not necessarily having clarity, just arguments that lead to nowhere. You know, blaming another person for the stuff that happened in the past. Just deflecting, making excuses. I don't know why I'm getting like there's just a lot of confusion going on here. But yet this person still has hope. They still have hope. They still have not given up on this connection. Give me more for the moon in reverse. The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they haven't let you go. It's almost like this person feels like you belong to them. Temperance is here, Sagittarian energy. This person feels like you complete them. You make them feel complete. Why is this Eight of Wands in the reverse? I just feel like this person's stuck with the memories, past arguments, past conflict. Yep, look. Five of Wands, conflict. The arguments. And Five of Swords. The competition. I feel like these are two people that argued in a competitive way. Somebody always wanted to be the winner. Or somebody always had to be right. You know, winning at all costs. Five of Swords. Somebody here could be 55. But yeah, there was a lot just thrown out there. I feel like it just created confusion. Confusion. This person don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle these feelings or these thoughts of coming back into a union with you. They don't know where to begin. Justice is here, bottom of the deck. Libra energy, something for the past transgressions. Justice is being served. You and this person could have went through a divorce. Or this is just karmic justice for the stuff you went through in the past. This person could feel like they have no control over this. I got Strength in the reverse, Leo energy, and the World in reverse. All they know is this ain't over. It's either this ain't over or this person just ain't learning. They just don't get it. Capricorn energy. I feel unclear about where we stand. Why? I feel like it's very clear, especially if you haven't spoken to this person. Y'all are divorced. Like, I don't get it. The Magician is here. This person feels like they really don't have the same kind of access to you. Power. They've lost their power. Six of Pentacles. And the Tower. This is why they want to make it right. Now they want to balance things out between you and them. The Tower. This could either be an awakening for this person, epiphany. Give me more for the Magician. Yeah, this person, they feel rejected by you. They feel rejected. You could have this person blocked. The Knight of Wands is here in the reverse. But there's a reason, because this person, they were full of excuses. They didn't take responsibility. This person feels sad, very, very sad, very rejected by these change of events. I feel like this person wasn't expecting things to turn out the way. Yeah, unexpected outcome. They weren't expecting things to turn out this way. Scorpio, Aries energy with the Tower. This person is having a wake-up call. It's a rude awakening. It's a rude awakening, though. They're recognizing now that you're irreplaceable. Your vibe, your love is irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Yeah, you make this person happy. The Sun, Leo energy. They're clear about that now. This person has had a very clear realization that your love is irreplaceable. Wow. Yeah. Eight of Swords. The Hermit. This person could be stuck. There's something about them being stuck in their mind. They can't stop thinking about this. The Hermit. This person could be isolating themselves, or they just feel alone. They feel lonely. Virgo energy is here. They're definitely doing some deep introspection. They're reflecting over this. They have no choice. I don't know what's going on. Somebody here could be in jail. Your person could be locked up. But whatever's going on, things have gotten quiet. Things have slowed down. Something has taken place to where this person has to go within. They have gone within. I feel like it has a lot to do with this confusion that they're experiencing. You know, it's frustrating not knowing what you got going on, collective. You could be telling me you keep your moves hidden. You're like a mystery. Ever since you walked away, I got the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You walked away from this. You tried. I feel like I'm talking to somebody here. You really tried. You put in your best effort. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, but it just wouldn't work. Why is, let me see. Yeah, why is this unexpected outcome energy out here? It says things did not go the way I planned. What did this person think? What were they doing? Like, what the hell? Oh, well, whatever they was doing or whatever this was about, you released yourself from this toxic attachment. The Devil, Capricorn energy in the reverse. So you liberated yourself from it. This person's toxic ways. Yeah, you be telling me this person's younger than you, or there's something about them being immature, or they definitely are showing up here as somebody has a difficult way of expressing themselves. I don't know if this person gets defensive when you confront them, or they just make up excuses. This person could be upset at the fact that things are not going the way that they plan. You know, they can have like really smart things to say, really negative things to say. Maybe this person's not thinking about their words. They're saying things and they don't realize that they can't take it back. We got the Knight of Pentacles coming out. I also feel like this person didn't have no real plan. Like their goal didn't involve like having a plan. They just did whatever. There's something about this. All they focused on was the end goal. They went about things without any real solid plan. Maybe this person didn't know what they wanted. But I see this Knight of Pentacles energy as like it's taken a long time, or this could represent how long you held on to things before letting go, before releasing yourself. Give me more for this Devil in the reverse. Peace. Why is the Devil in reverse? 6 of Cups. So, collective, you could be telling me that you did some reflecting. You've been thinking about things. Yeah, you knew that it was time to stand in your truth. Justice is here, Libra energy. If you wanted to see balance restored, you had to cut something out, or you had to stand up in your truth. This represents the breakup, or that moment where you made a decision. Yeah, look, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Time for a new journey. Something about you taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, because I just feel like you and this person don't bring out the best in each other. Y'all bump heads. Y'all both have like this very passionate energy. I got the King and Queen of Wands here, both in the reverse. Y'all both have this intense, passionate energy. Like y'all are go-getters. Or you're the type of people, you don't stop until you reach your goal. You do whatever is needed to make it happen. And I just feel like that passion, I don't know, I feel like you guys clash. You and this person argue a lot. Intense, passionate arguments. I feel like this is very draining. Somebody here could feel really, really drained, weak. I'm seeing strength in the reverse, Leo energy. And then the world in reverse, yeah. There's a cycle that keeps repeating. It just keeps, you know, the same outcome. Anyway, so there's this breakup here. But then straight away, somebody's ready to reunite. We got reunion here. It says, we will always come back to each other. Oh, so this person, they have some sort of belief that this is a revolving relationship. Maybe it has been like that. I don't know. Let's see. What's this reunion? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like the collective is like, I think not. The collective is not feeling it with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're turned off. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of feeling drained. It's like, what's the point in continuing to do this? This is a cycle that keeps repeating. What are we doing? Clear and concise message. Hey, Dahlia. We got the King of Pentacles. This is your husband. This is your baby daddy. This is the father of your children. This person just don't get it. They just don't get it. They probably ain't having this. Yeah, this person definitely, they don't fathom the idea that this is over. What? What you mean? We always come back together. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? We always come back together. That's what I'm saying. Two of Pentacles. This person, you know, I've been getting this message and hearing more about a damaged nervous system. This person probably triggers your nervous system. This person creates anxiety. This person triggers anxiety in you. I just get somebody here who's overwhelmed. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. This is your opportunity. Like this choice, this decision you making to start a brand new journey, a brand new beginning. It's either you stay in this unstable connection or you take this opportunity to start a brand new beginning. That was the decision. Those were the options. Those were the options that somebody had to choose from. And what's this world in reverse? To stay with this King of Pentacles. This is somebody, father of your children. This is somebody who's supposed to be in a commitment. They call themselves committed. Two of Wands. Yeah, that's that decision. Maybe somebody here still has this decision to make. Somebody could literally be at a crossroads. I got the Page of Wands. Somebody here is at this crossroads because they're not really sure about their own ideas or whether or not they're going to be capable of making this thing happen. There's too many unknowns. There's the excitement about it, though. I mean, that's fuel enough. Somebody here does have the ideas, or somebody here can envision themselves starting something new, but they could have fear about it because it's new. Somebody here could be like, I don't know, is this the right decision to make? Because that's what this world in reverse energy is talking about. It's like allowing yourself to repeat a cycle. The repeat of the cycle is this revolving relationship. And then somebody comes back in here, they love bomb you. And then eventually you and this person argue again. Because I see this person crashing out. Like this person, they could be emotionally immature. But yeah, they said, we always come back together. That's how they feel about it. I don't know. Right now, they could be trying to deal with this shadow work that somebody here is dealing with some shadow work. They're taking the time to reflect. This is how they know that you are irreplaceable. But that's it. Like, has this person evolved? Have they changed? I just feel like you have to weigh your options, because there's a potential for this cycle to continue, collective. Maybe this is a reading to warn someone of that. I don't don't know. They could be regretful. I just saw regret. Let's see. I just hope this person has, they're lonely. They definitely feel lonely. I just hope that this person is doing what they need to do to change, to make necessary changes. Because, let's see. So I just feel like this person could be kind of selfish. So are they doing this for the right reasons? Whoa. Fear? See what I'm saying? They could be coming back towards you because you helped them. I don't know, they could be afraid of losing you altogether because there's something about you and your energy. You make this person feel safe. What was that? Free. That's your energy. This person is afraid of you leaving them forever. You liberated yourself already. This person is so scared of you never coming back. Yeah, there's that lonely again. This person feels isolated even when there's other people around. It's just not the same. It's not the same. I got encouraged. Oh. There could be somebody that cares about this person. Yeah, this person's sad. They could be crying. They wouldn't tell you this. Or maybe they would. They're embarrassed. Whatever they was trying to do, I feel like they didn't see that outcome. They didn't see that manifest. And now this person is unsure of what to do. Somebody here could be in jail. This person could be in jail. But they got a loved one encouraging them. Encouraging them to do what? I don't know. This loved one is trying to support them. This could be a mother figure. I'm just looking at this like, could be their mother encouraging them to keep going. Yeah, the card that just hit the floor said empowered. This person, they got some codependencies going on here. And maybe your energy reminds them of that. Supported, comforted. I don't know. You make this person feel safe, fam. You make them feel safe. This is why they can't fathom being away. It says inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance, and there's the regret. This is where this person is sitting. Like, when I see this lonely energy, I feel like that's how this person's energy is. Like, they're just so down and isolating themselves. This person could be frustrated. They're definitely frustrated, worried about you. You just seem to be so confident in this new energy that you're in. You just seem to be so happy. And like, you like that. And that scares this person. You like your freedom. You done got a taste of it and you love it. They could be scared that you don't never want to get that up. I just saw the key. Somebody here is gaining knowledge. I just saw clarity. Clarity in the key. If you think through, act wisely, you'll come out on top. Use your mental power to navigate this path. There's an issue or opportunity that needs your immediate attention. Act now before the chance is gone. I'm telling you, somebody here is going through some sort of like a rude awakening, a wake-up call, right? That you're irreplaceable. They can't live without you. And the hope is that they can come back like they always do. Something like that, collector. Heartbreak. Yeah, this person is sad. I'm telling you. They sad. But I feel like you were sad during the, the connection. You were sad too. This person could have involved third-party energies, love triangles. I'm picking that up too. They was doing something. Being reckless and impulsive. Secret keeper. Yeah, they had secrets. This person was very charming. I'm getting hypnotized. Somebody here, they had a very charming personality. Very charismatic personality. They're likable. They like attention. Higher self. You've tapped into your higher self, collective. This person could be tapping into theirs. But anyway, it says you are in alignment with your higher self, honing in your beauty and owning your uniqueness. Come through, new energy. Yeah, this is definitely your energy. Definitely you. That's confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. Have faith in new beginnings as this new exciting chapter unfolds. Make sure to close the door to the past. Yeah, I feel like you're done. This person broke your heart. It helped you to evolve into this higher consciousness, higher self-awareness. Obstacles, what about it? Happiness. Because you got clarity. Bottom of the deck, and there's that key. You got the clarity that you needed. You listen to your intuition is what I'm getting. I got the wheel here. Yeah, things have shifted. You've changed. But anyway, I got this obstacles. You overcome these obstacles. You did what you had to do to get to the happiness. You moved the mountain. You are coming up against opposition. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it won't be impossible. And it wasn't. And it's not. Because I feel like the collective is happy. Or it says you are entering a period of happiness and fulfillment in your life. Nothing will stand in your way. Yeah, because you reached this. You tapped into this higher potential of you. You got a taste of freedom. You got a taste of power. Your own power. You see things differently. So hell yeah. Nothing's going to stand in your way. You ain't giving that up. You ain't sacrificing that. You just got that. Like you work hard to get to this place. Shoot. I'm seeing peace and independence. Come through, spirit. Listen. You are not playing about it either. You will do what you need to do to protect your peace. Even if that means that you got to go at it alone. Hello. Thank you, spirit. That's confirmation. Hell yeah, you're going higher places. This is an ascension. Libra energy, Virgo energy is here. Prosperity. I love this energy. So, yeah, you're doing what you need to do to seek this happiness. And I feel like you're doing it on your own. You don't need the opinion of anybody else. You don't need anybody to validate you or give you the green light. I feel like you already have realized that you can't rely on people. I think you see that now. Since this is a new moon, and isn't it the new moon in Libra? Let's do a moonology card. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this message resonates, and if it does, you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Clear and concise message. You trying to hang in there? You got this, beautiful. Don't give up on you. You come too far. You did too much to get to where you are now. Just have gratitude. Even though it might not feel like you are grateful, have it anyway. Be grateful. I'm telling you, it helps. It helps. All right, so let's get a moonology card. Clear and concise message for the collective. What do they need to know? Because we do have this new moon in Libra. Can't rely on people, child. They disappoint you each and every time. They never fail. All right. Okay. Spirit said go for it. What are you waiting for? Can y'all see that? Oh, gosh. It says reach for the moon. Thank you so much, love. Bottom of the deck. It says forgiveness. So let's look at this, Spirit. Let's look at this. Why is Go For It coming out here for my collective? Because I love it. I absolutely love it. This, you know what, you've been working to liberate yourself, like totally liberate yourself. Thank you, Spirit. That's confirmation. There's something about you just, you figure out how to totally liberate and embrace your true authenticity. And it's allowing you to be who you truly want to be unapologetically with 0 F's given. Go for it. If you were hoping that cards would confirm that you get what you want, you're in luck. This card comes with the message, go for it. In other words, it's all there for you to win. If you've been doubting yourself or questioning your ability to achieve a goal or to make something work, this card reminds you that you're magical and amazing, and you should rise to the challenge. Go forward with positive expectation that everything can work out exactly as you'd like it to. The road ahead might stretch you a little, and you may have to call on resources that you didn't know you had. So try not to become upset or even resentful if things don't just unfold exactly in the way you want. There's a reason why it's all developing the way that it is. And part of that reason could well be because it's helping you grow as a person, possibly on a spiritual level. But one thing is certain, do definitely go for it. I love that message, collective. It's just in time for 2026, the year of the fire horse. It's so just in time for that. Do you see it? You're being called to free yourself. Because this energy coming next year, there's going to be opportunities. You can't miss. You can't miss out. You got to be ready. What's this forgiveness energy? I'm so serious. Ooh, I just saw it. Thank you, Spirit. It's confirmation. All right, so it says the full moon. So something that we know about the new moon, this is a time of manifesting. This is a time of setting your intentions. What do you want to see happen in this moon phase and this cycle, right? The next 28 some days. What would you like to see yourself evolving on your road to manifesting your dream life, right? So I feel like this full moon energy is also going to reveal some things to someone. Over the duration of this cycle, really stay focused on your dreams. Stay focused on your dream life. Be intentional each and every day during this moon cycle, because I feel like there's something magical that will take place when we do reach the full moon, when the moon gets illuminated. All right, so forgiveness. It says you need to be more forgiving of someone, or maybe it's you that needs forgiveness. Either way, what you need to know when you draw this card is that whatever you can come your way, but you have to move through forgiveness first. Wait a minute, let me read that again. Whatever you want can come your way, but you have to move through forgiveness first. Resentment causes energetic blockages. Maybe you need to forgive a partner or a parent, or once you do, maybe you need to forgive a partner or a parent, and once you do, you'll magically release something that is currently blocking your way forward. The full moon is a perfect time for emotional release. As all your emotions rise to the surface, all the better for you to face up to them. Forgiving someone doesn't mean what happened was okay, but it does mean that you're ready to move on. Explore these ideas in relation to whatever you're asking about, or take them as general guidance. The solution you're asking about will be healed for all once you've let go of rancor and bitterness. There are no guarantees as to the outcome, but forgiveness will be a step in the right direction. And either way, you'll feel better. Wow. The additional meaning for this card, I say, don't get too crazy. Release resistance. It's time to move on. This is the peak of your situation. Breathe through your dramas. I'm telling you, it's something about whatever you're doing in this season, fam. You're releasing yourself from things that that trigger your nervous system. I swear there's a message behind this. Keep hearing about the nervous system, fam. You really have to pay attention to your nervous system at this time, okay? If there's anything that triggers you to go into anxiety, that shit got to go. You know? Or some major changes need to come in quickly. I don't know. I just feel like next year you need to be ready to seize your opportunities when they come about. And it's nothing like, you know, feeling burned out, feeling overwhelmed. You gotta take care of yourself. You could be telling me you see a lot of angel numbers. I feel like, too, moving forward, I'm talking to somebody here is going to be very intentional. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like the intentions come with boundaries and come with, like, wisdom. There's something about you moving with intention. I love it. I really love it. It feels like boss energy. Big boss energy, you know? Like leadership energy. Clear and concise message for the collective. An ascension in love for yourself. You ain't attached to nothing. You free to soar. Listen. And I love that it's represented by the number 8, because the number 8 is the number of self. Nice. Bottom of the deck, we got dice, and it says chance. And don't look back either. Something about you taking bigger risks. Yep. I love it. I love this energy. You taking off, fam. You took back your power. And there's so much more that you're learning about yourself. You are in the driver's seat. You are in control. There's something about you honoring yourself. You're protecting your heart. You're ascending far from the things that normally would have, I don't know how to put that, held you down, oppressed you. Ooh, some of you guys could be meeting new love. It says mutual attraction, relationship bliss. Nice. Be open to love. Be open to love. This card could signify love is entering your life, or you are in a current state of bliss. You are floating on cloud 9, and it's a beautiful thing. The red and pink also introduce elements of romance, passion, and flirtation. Although it often represents romantic love, a heart can symbolize platonic and familial relationships becoming stronger. And don't forget about self-love. It can also be a heightened time. And the beautiful thing about this card is the freeing feeling that comes with being open to love and allowing it to guide you upward. I love that. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Like, I just feel like there's an ascension here, a higher level of love, and it's empowering you. It's also attractive. Spirit wants you to be prepared to take bigger risks. Yeah, take a risk on something you've been considering. Also, beware of impulsive decision making. Make a choice and seek answers from within. Oh my goodness. And right underneath that, we got the star. Somebody here, you get guided. You know that you're being guided. Somebody here could be 33, or you could be a master life path number 33. You're a master teacher. You have a very powerful purpose, whoever I'm reading for. You have a very powerful purpose, and this is the reason why you got to be free. You cannot be tied down by anything unnecessary or beneath you. And I'm saying that because I just feel like you have a very powerful energy. There's something very powerful about your purpose. Let's see. Yeah, you need to cleanse your energy. You help activate other people. You help awaken others. Clear and concise message. I don't know. It's something very spiritual about you. You're a generational curse breaker. Ancient Egyptian ancestors. That came out in the reading this morning. You're a healer, a shaman. Let me get two more. You're somebody, you always stood out. And people attacked you because you were so unique or so different. There's something about these enemies. I feel like they helped shape you into the person that you are, the warrior that you are. You could be telling me you spend a lot of time alone. Being alone is not a punishment to you. You actually enjoy your alone time. Your third eye is awakening. You're very empathic. You have this sensitive nature. You already know what people need. You already know what to say, when to say it. It's always an uplifting, encouraging message, or you're always just, I don't know, you're there at the right time for people. You just have this natural ability to heal. Yeah, earlier this morning I did a reading and I got this. The golden children, inner child tenderness, innocent and rare gifts, and an empathic starseed. There's something about you. You have a light. You are sent here to activate others, to have the courage to express themselves, to have the courage to be free, to have the courage to step into their power. And I feel like you do this by example. Like you are a leader. Talking to somebody here, you have this leader quality about you. Clear and concise message. Spirit said, loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. This almost looks like somebody took a leap of faith and they're just like kind of falling. It's almost like a purge, a release, or a surrender energy. Well, let's see. I'm curious. What's the message here? Loosen your grip. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space. The part we're most afraid to leave empty. The part we guard and don't let grace in. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. Let me repeat that. Or clinging to it for fear of it not staying on its own accord. Oh, so this is like people not staying in our lives. This is the fear of abandonment. It says, A Course in Miracles tells us, whatever we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha said, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you are being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. Loosen your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it might stay. But you can be sure that what is for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. Wow. Who's at the bottom of the deck? The Cosmic Heart. It says devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Wow, that's a deep message. Somebody here, you being called to surrender. You're being called to surrender. Somebody here could be 48. when you surrender, it's literally this next card is about surrendering, the cosmic card. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You are being called to refocus your attention deep within, to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the journey of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart, to get back to the essence of what you are about, to devote your life to what you care most about, to turn your gaze deep, 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 deep. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing to them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, to lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive rather than what everyone else thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer. Nice. Oh my goodness. Told y'all when I started this reading, I just get this intense sense of wanting to rest. Take care of yourself, collective. Let's get some angel numbers to close this reading out. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation. Where are you, angel? Okay, I was about to say, what are my angel numbers? All right, collective. Let's see. When it comes to angel numbers, if the collective sees any of these numbers, what do they need to know, Spirit? Give me a concise message. I got a lot going on here. I just saw 2222. You could be telling me you see a lot of twos. There's something about that number is giving alignment. You're in alignment or you're focused. This could also represent balance. 1221. It says taking initiative. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out the way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. 1221. 0220. It says act on your idea. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Not just no regular ascent, collective, a spectacular ascent. Wow. I love that. I'm seeing more twos, 1212. You could be telling me you see that a lot. It says persistence. Oh, happy day. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. I told you, this is about you freeing yourself now so you be ready. Take advantage of your opportunities. 2026, the year of the fire horse. Baby, listen. I don't want to miss nothing. I feel like it's going to be intense. 1919 in a good way. 1919 says cycles. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control. There it is again. We just had a whole oracle message that talked about releasing control. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that you don't repeat them in the future, and make some space for new experiences. There's more twos. This one is 2121. Energy level. The day that you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Bottom of the deck, we got 1331, and it says good fortune. Good fortune. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are the tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Fam, this is about having faith. This is about being patient. You know, a lot of times people don't want to do the work. They just want to get straight to the end result. And a lot of times people lack belief and they lack faith. And then wonder why they, are constantly wondering why. It's just something about that. You got to trust the process, fam. You have to allow God to do his thing. Things are working out behind the scenes. Just because sometimes we don't see that in this physical reality don't mean it ain't happening. Have faith. Anyway, that's what I have for you, collective. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation, because that was my intention. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel as well. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who appreciate me back. You guys stay safe, and I will talk to you again soon, collective. Peace.